My name is Morgan Lindback. I'm a graduate student in ecology and evolutionary biology. I work with Professor Melissa Duhame, and I study the role of viruses in marine carbon cycling. Oceans are really important in carbon cycling. What happens is there's all the CO2 that humans have increased in the atmosphere, and that CO2 is then fixed by algae at the ocean surface. So the sunlight hits the algae and they take in carbon dioxide and they turn green. And so we see all this green stuff in the water, and that is now carbon that is accessible to other organisms in the marine food web. And the main driver of recycling all of this food is actually bacteria. And bacteria eat all of those algae, and eventually that algae goes down to the bottom of the ocean. And that effectively takes the atmospheric carbon, that's CO2 that we've added to the atmosphere that's contributing to climate change, and it moves it down to the deep ocean. So that puts it in long-term storage, which means that we no longer are worrying about that in the atmosphere. There are these viruses that infect the bacteria, and they constrain this interaction by infecting them and bursting open the cells. So what we don't know is how the viruses infecting all of these bacteria changes that flux of carbon, that whether or not that carbon is going to the deep ocean. So I study how that infection of the bacteria might move carbon from the atmosphere down to the ocean, or maybe keep it up high in the atmosphere and continue to contribute to global climate change.